Hi everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing fine and in the best of your health. It is again a privilege to come in front of you all and talk something new today. I mean, you would like to hear me or you don't like to hear me. It is just that my soul calling and I would like to just talk, you know. And I hope at the end you will also have something to take away from here, right? And why I'm doing this? Because I, as an individual, I truly see His divine light in you that makes you a wonderful human being. It is just that in this life's journey, at times, we tend to forget who we are and why we are here and what we are supposed to do and what not, right? So, my friends, today I would like to talk about the three monkeys. So famous, right? Bura mat dekho, Bura mat suno, or Bura mat bolo, right? Yes. So, we have always, I believe that, even I also used to have the same kind of perception. हाँ यार बुरा नहीं देखना चाहिए, बुरा नहीं बोलना चाहिए, बुरा नहीं करना चाहिए, and all this thing, right? But through the life experience and the journey that I have gone through, I have actually understood something about these three monkeys. It's Bura mat dekho, Bura mat suno, Bura mat bolo. What does it mean? Now, in the life journey, I have come across certain things. Often we tend to be like this. We do see something happening and we don't want to get into it, right? It happens. It's a basic human tendency. It's like, just to be, for an example, you saw an accident on road, and instead of going and helping out the person, we tend to like get into this thought perception in our mind that, oh, we may get into some kind of trouble, so let it be. But do you really think that it works that way? Somebody else is watching, right? Watching our reaction. That means we saw something bad happening, but we did not take a stand about it. We just let the person probably die, right? Just by thinking about the afterwards consequences of what can happen and what not. It is completely that you have made a perception in your mind that, okay, this is what is going to happen. You just assumed it altogether, right? No, that's not right. If we see something bad happening around us, we should not be sitting like this, like closed eyes. No, we should never. We should always take a stand. That's what it is called, humanity. We should always stand our ground like that, to create a difference. If everybody is thinking that way, who is going to help the other person? I'll tell you one thing about an experience that I have faced in my life. Many experiences, but this is a prominent one that I remember because often, as I told you, that we don't want to get into others' business, right? Why to get into somebody else's business? But we will have to understand where exactly we'll have to draw that line or create that boundaries, and also at the same time make the other person also understand about it, right? So what happened is that I was just standing, outside in a footpath, somewhere near my office. Then there is this girl, her boyfriend came in front of the office, and the boyfriend asked the girl to come out, and she came out, and probably from beginning, before only they were having some kind of differences with themselves, with both of them, between them, So what happened is that now I was watching that they both were fighting with each other, quarreling with each other. There was a time I just kept watching and I could not understand what happened. And I just kept watching them fighting, arguments. And there was a point that when the guy was about to hit the girl, And I was like, oh, now it's too much. I will have to intervene, right? Because prior to that, I was watching and I was thinking, let it be. Why should I get into this trouble, right? That's their business. That's none of my business to interfere. But no, there was something calling inside me. No, go and save this girl. She needs your help. And I just ran to her and I asked, like, what happened? Why are you treating her like that? And this guy ended up saying, stay out of this. This is none of your business. And I completely lost my mind. I don't know what got into me that day. And I was like, no, this was your business as long as this was inside your house, around the four corners of your house. The moment it came onto the road, when multiple people are watching both of you arguing and having fight, this is no longer a personal business. This is now public. I'll have to intervene and make sure that this girl is safe because I have been watching that you are treating her like that. So what I'm trying to explain to you through this experience is that sometimes we do need to take this kind of stance, No matter, we don't have to think about the consequences, what is going to happen. Just do your karma. At that point of time, what you felt that you should be doing, you should do that, right? That's how you can act as that monkey. Bura mat dekho, don't see bad. If you are seeing bad, take an action. Don't be just like, oh, I did not see this. No, you saw that. God is watching you. If you are seeing that there is a reason behind it, God wants you to take an action about it. There could have been anybody else, right, around who could have probably observed. Maybe people were not that observant, but yes, you saw that. When you saw that, that means God wanted you to take an action about it. All right? So this is about not saying bad. Always stand by. Whenever you see something wrong happening around you, take an action about it. Right? Now, Bura mat suno. Don't hear bad. Right? If you hear somebody is gossiping around somebody, if you happen to know this person or you happen to not know this person, but 2 people or 3 people talking nonsense all the time, and you know this, and you have been observing it for a long time, then it's time now that you intervene and you speak. There could be multiple examples that you might have, have come across in your own life, right? That when you hear bad, but you just let it go. Even if somebody, let's say your friend comes and tells you about somebody, okay? There is a friend and he comes or she comes and tells you that, okay, this woman is like this guy is like this. You are hearing something wrong, right? Even though you don't know this person, what this person is speaking and what this person is commenting on, without even knowing the entire thing. It's like you are making some kind of judgment about the person. You should always stop this kind of gossip and discussion unless you have the complete picture. We should never get into this kind of discussions around or gossips around, right? We should never hear anything bad, speaking something about somebody. I always make sure that I take a stand. If somebody comes and tells me that, Priyanka, or this person is like this, that person is like this, I always say, no, don't speak negative about them. You don't know the whole picture. Always speak good, right? So if you are hearing something, somebody is speaking bad, you should know when to stop this person and where to stop it. That's how, if you are hearing something, that means you have something to take away from here and learn, all right? And accordingly, make the other person also understand. It is not about interference. It is just about showing up a guidance, Be that light to help somebody understand. And you can do that only if you have that higher perception when you work through your soul power. Because your soul knows what kind of power you have. And you just need to execute that. Implement that in your day-to-day life, right? So, never hear bad. Never speak bad about anybody. Until and unless you see the, there are 10 different directions, all right, from east, west, south, north, northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, sky and the earth. There are 10 different dimensions that we live in. So whenever we take any kind of stand or get into any kind of talk, we should always speak, see things from all these directions completely. I mean, you have to absolutely sometimes think out of the box, all right? You don't have to do wonders all the time. It's just that making a small or taking a small steps in your day-to-day life so that you can enhance your inner self always. You're always on point about it. That's how you can always make your life worth living. Otherwise, you will be stuck in the cycle of, this happened, that happened, all this thing. It will bring a lot of stress, chaos in your life, And I'll tell you one thing, if you try to run away, karma is watching all this, na? The Lord of Karma, He is watching everything. Until and unless you fix it, you will be back in this situation over and over again until you learn from it. That's the reason. Make sure that you live every moment of your life by setting an example for somebody else. Be that beacon of light. Be that beacon of light for others. Spread positivity. Talk nice. Hear nice. See nice. Know that you are a wonderful human being. You have that soul within, the higher power within. Just hear it out, what it has to say. Once you hear it out, you will always be in the right direction of your life. All right? So for today, I hope we understand at least, how it works in our life. The three banders, the three monkeys, right? All we need to do is just stay in our power and do the right thing. We should not just keep mum, hearing wrong. We should not be speaking wrong, and we should not be saying wrong. If we are seeing something wrong around, take an action. Do something about it so that it is not, anything wrong is not transferred to the other person, because this is how the energy gets transferred. It is now up to you how you transfer and what kind of energy you would like to transfer to the other person around you. And trust me on that, my dear friends. This will make you a beautiful human being, So be that beautiful human being and take that ownership of getting this privilege to live in this universe at this point of time and make a difference to somebody's life. All right? Do take care of yourself. Love you all.